When you think of Swiss watchmaking, you might imagine alpine workshops, generations of craftsmen, and centuries-old traditions. But one of Switzerland's most important watch houses began with something rather unexpected: an American, a river, and a bold idea to industrialize precision. This is the story of IWC, the International Watch Company. Our story begins in 1868 with a man named Florentine Ariosto-Jones. Jones was an American watchmaker from Boston, and he believed that the future of watchmaking lay in combining Swiss craftsmanship with modern industrial production methods. The reason Florentine Ariosto-Jones moved to Switzerland was that it was a low-wage country at that time. He crossed the Atlantic and settled in Schaffhausen, a town chosen not for tradition, but for power. The fast-flowing Rhine River could drive machines with a consistency human hands never could. Thus, the International Watch Company was born, Swiss in spirit, international by design. The vision was revolutionary, but the reality was difficult. Cultural differences, financial pressures, and the sheer challenge of scaling precision manufacturing pushed the company to its limits. Jones eventually returned to the United States, but IWC endured. Under new ownership, the company doubled down on what would become its hallmark: robust engineering, clear design, and movements built to last. From the very beginning, IWC focused on movements not decoration for decoration's sake, but reliability, accuracy, and structural integrity. He was a talented designer who influenced the development of watch movements. IWC became famous for large, highly efficient calibers, especially for pocket watches and later wristwatches. Their movements were built like bridges, solid, purposeful, and precise. This engineering philosophy would define IWC for generations. IWC movements include the Jones caliber and the pocket watch caliber 89, which was introduced in 1946. The first automatic movement was made in 1950. He also created his own seal of approval, the Engineer's Mark Engineers brand. If you're enjoying this journey through horological history, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to Horology Guide. It really helps the channel and ensures more stories like this find their way to you. IWC's pilots' watches are legendary, their story beginning in the cockpit. Born from the stringent requirements of military aviation, these were true Biobach Tungscharen observation watches. The most iconic of these was the Big Pilot's Watch reference 431 from 1940. At a colossal 55 millimeters, it was designed to be worn over a flight jacket, its massive crown operable even with thick gloves. Later, the legacy continued with the iconic Mark series. Created for the British Royal Air Force, the Mark 11, in particular, became a benchmark for precision and durability, serving pilots for decades. These weren't fashion statements, they were essential instruments of navigation and survival. The story of the Portugieser begins not in a design studio, but with a specific request from two Portuguese merchants, Rodrigues and Teixeira. In the late 1930s, they approached IWC seeking a wristwatch that possessed the accuracy of a marine chronometer. To achieve this, IWC's engineers made a radical choice. They took a highly precise pocket watch movement, the caliber 74, and built a large wristwatch case around it. The result was an oversized watch for its era, but one with unmatched precision and a beautifully clean open dial born from pure function. The Portugieser is the flagship timepiece for IWC. The reference 325 from 1939, which was a pocket watch inside a wristwatch case, is linked to the observation watches used for seafaring. The watch embodies IWC's heritage in the field of technical and professional watches. It has large, high-precision movements and easy-to-read dials. The Eternal Calendar model uses a secular calendar display and has the astonishing accuracy of the moon phase display, which is programmed to last 45 million years. The engineer took engineering to the extreme. Designed to resist magnetic fields, it became a favorite of scientists and engineers. Later redesigned by Gerald Genta, it gained a bold industrial aesthetic that still defines it today. But IWC's engineering prowess isn't always about adding complexity. Sometimes it's about perfecting simplicity. The Portofino is a masterclass in minimalism. Here, everything non-essential is stripped away, leaving an expression of pure, uncluttered elegance. Its identity is found in what isn't there. No busy dials, no superfluous functions, just a clean face, delicate hands, and restrained hour markers that create a sense of calm and clarity. And within this philosophy of pure design, the Portofino offers a quiet spectrum of personalities. This canvas of clarity comes alive in different hues, from a classic warm silver plating to a deep sunray blue or a sophisticated slate gray, each catching the light in its own way. The clean, modern aesthetic of slender stick indices can give way to the timeless classicism of Roman numerals, adding a touch of tradition. For those who appreciate a hint of romance in their engineering, a simple date window or a poetic moon phase complication can be added, integrated so seamlessly that the dial's perfect balance is never disturbed. Each variation is a subtle twist on a classic theme, allowing for personal expression without ever losing that signature Portofino understatement. Named for the ultimate artist-engineer, the Da Vinci Collection is where IWC's inventive spirit truly shines. It was here, in 1985, that watchmaking genius Kurt Klaus introduced a perpetual calendar that was fully synchronized and could be set using only the crown. It was a marvel of complexity made beautifully simpler, true testament to the Da Vinci name. From the skies to the sea, IWC's engineering follows. The Aquatimer is their definitive diver's watch, built for pressure, legibility, and safety. It features innovations like the Safe Dive system, which prevents accidental adjustments underwater. It's a tool born from a deep respect for the unforgiving marine world. This engineering spirit wasn't confined to movements alone. IWC became a true pioneer in materials. In the 1980s, through a collaboration with Porsche Design, they were the first watchmaker to master the difficult process of creating a watch case and bracelet from titanium, metal that was lightweight, incredibly strong, and hypoallergenic. This mastery of advanced materials cemented their reputation as engineers who built watches for the real world. IWC has always pushed forward quietly, pioneering anti-magnetic cases, championing ceramic and titanium in tool watches, developing in-house calibers focused on durability and efficiency. Since 2020, the company uses in-house calibers for all Portugueser models, including the automatic 52,000 and 82,000 calibers. IWC has been a subsidiary of the Swiss Richemont Group since 2000. Even today, IWC remains committed to engineering-led innovation rather than fleeting trends. IWC is not about excess, it's about purpose. From an American dream on Swiss soil to a global symbol of engineered elegance, the International Watch Company has proven that great watchmaking isn't just about timekeeping, it's about vision and building something that lasts.